Let's do what's in my handbag. Since I started experiencing pains in my hand, these are the tape bags that I take with me. I've got this one and this Coach bag, which is actually my brother's, holds everything that I need. Can you believe that? This is after a party henna booking. So let's get started. I wanted to do it the old school style, so I'm gonna just open it up and just take out things. This is everything that I've got. The first thing that I naturally bring with me is a tripod. I always have to have one. I have two. I'm currently recording on the other one. This is so great. It just like slides up and you just prop it up and it opens really tall, which is really great. Next thing that I've got is a white pen. I use this to create my guidelines, as you may have seen in my other videos. I've also got a tripod. This is kind of a mini one. I just prop it on the table and it records, and it also is really good. I have a rubber band since it became a bit weak. Next thing is obviously a sealant. You need a good sealant. I have a recipe on my main page and I can add it to this channel too. Next up is Q-tips. I love these individually wrapped ones since it means that they're definitely clean before being used on my clients. I use them to erase mistakes or just clean up my guidelines. So these are the pockets done. Now let's dig into the main bit. We've got business cards. I don't always display my business cards. It depends on what type of booking I've got. I think for this one, I did not display them, but I brought it with me just in case. Power bank. We have to have a power bank. Doesn't really matter where you're going. If you don't bring a power bank, at least bring your main plug, just so you have it and you can charge your devices, your light, whatever you've got. So I've got this. This is part of my stand. So let me take out the stand. I'll use an acrylic glass to display my design menu, which is really cute. I bring my display. So this has the henna aftercare guide, and you can also scan to receive my free mini guide that the guests can have at hand. And this one also comes with the base, so it kind of just displays like this. I'll insert a little clip so you can see. The next thing is obviously my henna finger shields. I usually keep it in one of these little pockets. When you purchase them from me, you actually receive a little organza pocket, which you can keep them in if you want to. And this is what they look like once you've used them. So you can reuse them, but I found that in the summer, they lose. It was really hard to reuse them actually, so I wouldn't recommend it. This is what they look like after they've been used, which is why I don't reuse them. I just discard them. I also use this little sachet to keep the pins. I'm not sure how obvious it is right there. So this is my pin. Ooh, my cable. You cannot forget a cable. I mean, these two kind of go together, right? You need a cable. And I think that is everything that I bring with me. Oh, okay. I brought leggings. I brought leggings because I wore a dress and I wasn't too sure if I was going to be cold in the evening. It is summer right now, so obviously, like, it's a bit tricky with London weather. The only thing that I don't have, that I haven't pulled out of my bag, is my henna cones. I usually also pack those in my bag, but since it's post booking, I don't have them. So this is what I've got in this bag. Let's take a look at the next bag. So I always bring this booster. It is a sofa booster. I can add a link to it in on my highlights, or just comment and let me know and I'll send you a link. It's kind of what it looks like. You just prop it on like so, and then I just get the hands on top and I do the henna. Love it. I also have my trusty hand supports just in case I need them. Alhamdulillah, I haven't needed to since my last two-ish bookings, so I haven't used them, but I always bring them with me just in case I begin to feel a little bit of pain. Before all of my bookings, I also always take a hay fever tablet. That's because I exclusively only use lavender henna cones and I am a little bit allergic. So I take a hay fever tablet and I'm good to go. It's everything that I bring to my booking, which is so exciting. Is there anything that I didn't bring that you do? Let me know in the comments. I also want to let you know that I usually sometimes also bring a portable light, which I didn't for this booking because again, it is summer in the UK, which means it's still bright until like 9:30-ish in the evening. So I didn't really need it for this booking. But yeah, that was so exciting. Let me know if you'd like to see a henna bridal version and see you next time.